This is Wild Wolf Gaming 99, and welcome to the start of the DLC of the last pack of the DLC for Generation 9, from my channel anyway. Rototototo. This is Clavel. Do I have the pleasure of speaking with Master Tetsu? Yep, that's me. My, it certainly does this old heart good to be greeted with such a lively response. Excuse me. No, if I could but take a moment of your time, there is something we must discuss. Master Tetsu, you are about to be presented with an exceptional opportunity. You already know of the Univo region's Blueberry Academy, I presume. Yep. Indeed. Tales of your school trip to Kitakami with the Blueberry cohort reached even my office. In any case, the director of the Blueberry Academy happens to be an old friend of mine, and he told me he would be delighted to host you as an exchange student at his school. I believe it would be a fine chance for you to learn even more about the world. One should always take advantage of new challenges like this, don't you think? Though I must confess, I was a bit surprised that Blueberry's director would specify you by name. Still, I think that you meet the man at least once to find out what he might be thinking. He is admittedly a bit of a character, but not to worry, I'll be there with you when you meet him. Won't you be ready to respond to the offer? I ask you come by my office so we can discuss the specifics together. I won't take up any more of your time. Do take care until we speak again. Yeah, I really haven't done much with this. But since catching the Thieving 3, I really haven't played much of this game. But like before, for the previous DLC, we're going to be going about this with only 2 Pokemon. As opposed to the 3 I had last time. As compared to the 3 to 4 that I had last time. The only 2 Pokemon I intend to go into this fight, go to Blueberry Academy with, are Ogerpon and Skeledirge. And maybe Torterra. Having a team of 3 would be nice. Though if it really comes down to it, I do have a very significant battle box that I can work with. You know what? Since it's been a while since any of you got time in the sun, I will restrict myself to not all, but a lot of the Pokemon in my battle box. But yeah, no, I will restrict myself to a lot of the Pokemon in my battle box. So let's bring Asura out of retirement. Though I already have a ghost type, so maybe not. And I already have a fire type. I don't want to get caught in the dual type loop. I'm sorry if I'm being overly picky. Yeah, let's pull Slipnir out. He hasn't gotten any time in the sun, and if he has, it's been a while. So yeah, no, Slipnir, Ogerpon, and Scarlet, and Dirge. Who do we have here? I know, I've seen your face somewhere before. Who were you again? I'm Tetsu. Oh, that's right! You're Tetsu. Yes, I know you. Well then, now that you're here, let's get going. Wait, just a moment, Dr. Serrano. Oh, hello there, Belly. You're as lively as ever. Didn't realize you were here. Of course I'm here. As the director of this academy, where else would I be? And do address me more properly while the students are present, wouldn't you? They're old friends. More importantly, what are you doing here? I thought we'd agreed to meet in my office. Did we? Must have slipped my mind. Anyway, what's it matter? This is the student, right?
Well, yes, he is, but
he has a Hone-Edge scarf.
I do apologize, Master Tetsu. You must be terribly confused. This is Dr. Serrano of the Blueberry Academy. As I mentioned before on the phone, he's interested in accepting you as an exchange student.
Yep, that's me. Director Serrano. Did I not mention that?
One look at our young friend makes me suspect you indeed failed to clarify that point. Speaking of which, why did you request Master Tetsu specifically to take part in our your exchange program?
Excellent question, Belly. It's very simple. You see, the reason is... Why did I put in that request? Oh, that's right. The school
trip to Kitakami. Tatsumi my students there, didn't he? Yes, one of them was named Carmine, I believe. She's the one who recommended you. Now that I've gotten to meet you for myself, yeah, I've got a good feeling about you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Director Serrano. I'd love for you to come visit my school. You'd be a breath of fresh air, so to speak. Well, anything you said about Director Serrano, it's that he has a keen eye for talent. I'd be thrilled if you went to Blueberry Academy and got to know the students there. But only if you're willing to, of course. I'd be up for it. Think of it as a chance to expand upon your treasure hunt. I wish I could accompany Master Tetsu, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over him in my stead. You will watch over him, won't you?
Of course. Oh, of course. I'd never let anything happen to one of your students.
I hope this experience leads you to even more you can treasure. This experience leads you to even more you can treasure. Best of luck to you.
Just give me a holler whenever you're ready to go. My academy. Blueberry Academy.
Yeah, no, that man has a hone edge scarf.
Are you all ready to kick off your studies abroad at Blueberry Academy?
Yep.
Great, then let's get going.
He has a hone edge scarf. That worries me a little bit. The hidden treasure of Area Zero. Part 2. The Indigo Disc.
Ta-da! We're here! Welcome to my grand Blueberry Academy. This is actually just the entrance. The school itself is mostly underwater. Isn't that amazing? Oh! Excuse me. Oh, and did you notice? Look at how blue the place is. I can't tell you how long I spent picking the perfect blueberry color. Let's see, what else? Perhaps you have something you'd like to ask me?
Why is the rest of the school underwater?
Really? That's what you're curious about? Well, you see, it's very simple. You see, it's
because the school building is attached to an undersea plant that develops natural resources, right? That's what I've heard.
Yes, right, exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth.
I think the man is forgetful, and I think he's well on his way into retirement.
Always on point, aren't you, Lacey?
Oh, no, it was nothing. Do we have a guest today?
We do! Tetsu here is a part of the exchange program. Make him feel welcome, eh?
Hold on, this is the exchange student from the Paldea region? I suppose I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Lacey, one of the second-year students here. I have a cousin with that name. You really must be something special, you know? It's rare for Director Serrano to remember the name of a new student.
Ha! Just call me out, why don't you? Actually, I've got an idea. Why don't you explain how things work around here, Lacey?
You want me to do it?
Well, yeah. You know this tour guide stuff stuff isn't my strong suit.
Well, that's certainly true. But still, I imagine there must be someone more suitable than me. Oh, please don't take it. Like, it's not anything I don't want to show around or anything. Director Serrano just has this bad habit of pushing his duties onto me, you see.
And it's not right. Really letting me have it today, aren't you?
That said, this might be the new get a chance the new student everybody's talking about before anyone else can. That decides it. I will take on this task.
Excellent!
Now then, let's head straight down this bridge and to the entrance. On you go. This place looks amazing. Hey, look, there's Blossom, Magmar. What are those? Oh, those are Execute. Torchic. This is the entrance to Blueberry Academy. Our school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokemon battling. We hold official matches on the Cinder Court right here at the entrance, and any student can freely utilize this court if it's not otherwise in use. I think it's safe to say that they'll be battling here more than in any other school.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Director Serrano, I think it's fine if you just leave the tour to me. Still, it's really relaxing here. With the sea breeze blowing over you, even when no one's battling, you often see students lazing about in the stands. Oh, and there's one other quality of our school that you'll likely find surprising. Wild Pokemon sometimes terrestrialize here. Really? Here, Kitakami, and in Paldea in general. That's weird, considering it's usually a Paldea only phenomena. Oh, I suppose that's not anything special to someone from Paldea, is it?
The terrestrial phenomenon was first discovered in the Paldea region, after all. But we've taken a step further than you and your Terra orbs. We've developed some neat tech ourselves, something that lets us control the terrestrial phenomenon on our own turf. I bet that piques your interest, doesn't it?
A little bit. Sir, I think it might be easier to understand how all that works after we go to the lower level. If you could put a little pin in that thought.
Always thinking ahead. That's our Lacey. Oh, you know what? I think it'd be great if the two of you had a battle.
Well, right now?
Why not? I'd like to see what Tetsu here is capable of. And our Lacey is a member of the Elite Four, in the league club we have going here. To say nothing of the influence of her father, one of the Unova region's famed gym leaders. I bet you'll learn a thing or two.
So, who's her dad, since it's been a while since we've been to the Unova region? Oh, I wish you wouldn't go spreading up personal information without asking first. It's just not right.
Give me a good show, you two.
I'm sorry, but there's no negotiating with the Director Serrano. Once he gets an idea into his head, there's no way he'll move on with the tour until we've given him his battle. Besides, I'm a little excited myself at the chance to battle you. Here at Blueberry Academy, we tend to go for double battles. Let's give it a try once we get to know each other. Try to get to know each other a little better. Ah. This is going to be interesting since I only have 3 Pokemon. You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Lacey. Send out Flussel and Mino. I suppose I'm representing Blueberry in this academy in this battle. I'll try not to disappoint. Ogre Pond? Get the stadium covered, will you? Dirge, give him a shout. And they both got the paralysis proc. And discharge point is going. Ogre Pun, step out. Let's let Slipnir have some fun. Dirge? I think it's time we got a real song going. Of course, it couldn't move due to paralysis. I should have probably brought a Pokemon that could fly or levitate. Oh well. Oh, you are cheeky. You are extremely cheeky. I should have brought more Pokemon. What the heck is her last Pokemon then? Looks like my plus minus strategy isn't working. Guess it's time to go on out with pure strength. Oh, that's why she was able to do so much. Because they had plus and minus, and they had good compatible abilities. Oh, would you look at that? You go right after those type things with precision, don't you? That would explain why she was able to why she was able to do so much. No, they didn't have plus or minus. They had Volt Absorb and Lightning Rod. Still, that surprises me that they were able to do so much. Well, you beat me soundly. Spectacular. You really are quite skilled. I wish I could have seen you transform one of your Pokemon, though. I'd love to see how someone from Paldea does it. The students here at Blueberry Academy were only recently issued Terra Orbs, so I hope you'll be able to teach us more about them.
Well done, the both of you. You really battled out Blueberry style. Speaking of style, I forgot I had a uniform for you. You feel like you fit right in as students, you're dressing the part.
It suits you beautifully.
Now that's what I call fashion. Oh, and you could take this as well.
And the Indigo Style card.
Let's give you a few more options when you visit shops and salons such in Paldea.
Now that you look the part, hopefully you'll feel it too. Why don't we head into the school? You can pick where you want to go from the gates over there. Come on, I'll show you the pride of Blueberry Academy, our world-famous terrarium. I didn't expect Slipnir and Ogerpon to get torn apart like that. I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all.
Let's head down to the terrarium.
This looks really good so far. This is it, the park beneath the sea that has gained renown around the world. Our very own terrarium. We may be underwater, but the projectors built into the walls and still make it feel like we're relaxing outside, doesn't it? Don't they? We've been able to create a comfortable environment for the Pokemon through technology.
I designed this all myself, and believe me, it wasn't cheap.
Within this dome, there are 4 distinct biomes. We have the nice and toasty subtropical savanna biome. Then off to your right, you can see the breezy tropical coast biome. And you can look through the world too. Just ignore that. Further to your left, you'll see the craggy, crunchy, rugged canyon biome. Last, just ignore all the glitches. We swear we have this place up to code. Way out in the distance, the Arctic snowy polar biome. Each biome's air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with the utmost care. That's where you can find completely different Pokemon species living in each area.
We sure put a lot of effort into it.
All of them. All of them look good. Though, let's hit up the canyon biome first. Oh, so you like things that are a bit rough and rugged, do you? You can also find a mysterious... Oh! Or in that biome that we call Charge Stone. So they basically took stuff from Charge Stone Cave. That's neat. If you need to heal up while you're down here, feel free to use the self-serving healing machines you've installed around the terrarium. Now then, Director Serrano, can you explain to us why the crystals from here and how why crystals form here and how the wild Pokemon are able to terrestrialize?
But don't you already know already, Lacey, that... Oh, I get it. You want me to do the talking. In that case, let me show you the reason. Let me show you. The reason is actually right above your heads. That there is the terrarium core, which presides over all that happens in the terrarium. It contains a fluid that we've packed full of a special material from Paldea.
You packed it full of crystals from Paldea, didn't you? Crushed up, liquefied, blended crystals.
It's constantly emitting terrestrial energy. That's what allows the Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome.
Wonderfully said, sir. That's exactly right. Though, I still don't know what the special material is within the core itself. It's never been shared publicly, has it?
Ho ho ho! You want to know? Well, in fact, it's... Now, what was it? I've plumb forgotten. Briar put all of it together, so I'm not certain myself.
That's what I thought you might say. Bing, bong, bong, bing. Practical battle class will commence shortly in the coastal biome. Student participants in this class should make their way to the coastal biome now. Bong, bing, bing, bong. God. Oh, it looks like you're just in time to see class session, too. This is too good a chance for us to pass up. Won't you join us, Tetsu? You can get your first taste of our school's classes. Sure. Oh, there's a Blitzel in the corner there. I'd love to see what sort of passion you have for education. I'll go ahead and register the terrarium map to your Rotom phone for you. The terrarium map has been added to your map app. Though, my question, who the heck is her dad if he's a gym leader in Unova? It's fun to take a stroll through the terrarium on your own. I think I'd be more of a hassle than anything if you had me holding your hand. So yep, that settles it. Please find your way to the class site in the coastal biome on your own.
Well, doesn't seem like I'm needed here.
Wait, sir, you don't...
But I've made sure the dorm has been all set up for you, so don't forget to give it a visit later. Oh yes, and one other thing. Could you open your Pokedex app for me?
The Blueberry Academy Pokedex has been added to your Pokedex app.
Catch as many Pokemon in the terrarium as you please. Don't be afraid to go sauce buck wild. It's your student life here at Blueberry Academy, so remember to live it up to the fullest.
And there he goes. Well, you can at least count on me to be around when you need me, so there's no call for concern. It's probably time we both head to class. I'll be waiting for you to join us in the coastal biome. And there she goes. Let's save. And you know what? I kind of want to keep going, despite this episode already being well over 30 minutes long. I'm curious as to what all's here. Oh, an Execute. if you touch one of the Execute's heads, mistaking it for an egg, the other's heads will quickly gather and attack you in a swarm. Nah, the Execute has been added to your party. Alright, I'm gonna check the decks. See what else is here. See what else that I recognize is here. What's number one? Ah, number one is Dodrio then. The other Rhyperior, of course. Elekid. And you can only get... And, of course, you can only get Magby, Magmortar, and Magmar in Violet. Because, of course. That's Cleaver. I have... Smeargle? Milcery, Kingdra, Cottony, Comfey, Oddish, Muck, Slowpoke. That's a Malamar. That's a... not a Dwebble. I forget what it's called. Dupiter. That's what it's called. Hitmontop. Alolan Geodude is a thing. Drillbur is a thing, as is Excadrill. Esper is a thing. Skarmory is a thing. Plusle and Minun. Scrafty. Golurk. Galvantula. Porygon. Game! What? Seriously? You can get Beldum? That's Seal. That's Granbull. That's Alolan Sandshrew. And that's Alolan Ninetales. That's Duraludon. That's Venusaur. And the starters exist here naturally. The starters exist here naturally. Lives there once the environment is upgraded. Iron Leaves and Walking Wake. There are a lot of Pokemon here. There are a lot of Pokemon here. And the fact that starters are common. Oh, I'm going to be so spoiled for choice. Its twin heads have exactly the same genes and battle in perfect sync with each other. I'm gonna get one of you, though. Because You are big, you are scary, and you become something even scarier when you evolve. Rhyhorn was caught. Rhyhorn's data has been added to the Pokedex. Rhyhorn claims an area with an over 6-mile radius as its territory. It apparently forgets where this territory is when running, however. That makes sense. That unfortunately makes sense. This is amazing. Welcome to the Savannah biome, where the plains go as far as you can see. Imani the student. And you are setting up for the flamethrower. Oh, you were giving. Executor has chlorophyll, so that makes sense. So everything, so this is, whoa, you're a wild one. So this is all going to be... That sauce-bucking deerling. I have you, though. According to the dex, anyway. There should be a Maractus around here. That's a Flygon! That is a Flygon. And Trapinch! Wow. Yeah, no, that's amazing. That is amazing. I think, though... I'm gonna call it this episode to a close, though. We got to Blueberry Academy, and we started exploring the terrarium. But this has been Old Game 99. I hope you enjoy the series as it continues on. Excuse me. Peace.